Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 focused on aircraft and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week a lot of new items, and we start with the Catania Fontanarossa Airport, Lima, India, Charlie Charlie, by beautiful model of the world. This is an airport. It's 2.3 nautical miles southwest of Catalonia. It's the second largest city of the Italian island of Sicily, and it's named after the opera composer Vincenzo Bellini, who was born in this city. What has been added, in this case realistic ground markings, stunning night effects, highly detailed airport, excellent frame rates, PBR materials, and static jetways, right? They're planned to be animated in a future update. So let's have a look at it. We can see also the interior of the terminal building has been, I would say, modeled, which makes it really cool. Really all the shining, etc. is there. These are the aprons which have been updated, and the jetways, and of course also some static scenery such as this emergency helicopter. There also, of course, are, I would say, dynamic scenery items such as the aircraft. We can see the refueling tanks. This is an overview of the airport. So a pretty nice one where a lot of details has been added. Also, it looks like a military part of the airport. And these are these jetways, right? Which are currently not animated, but it's planned to be animated in the near future. So a nice one. The next one is Brisbane Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu, Quebec. It has been developed by Flylogic Software. It's located in France, right? It's near the border with France, as you can see over here. What's included? Well, the floor layout with all taxiways, the orthophoto with 25 centimeters resolution, detailed buildings, animated windstocks, animated people, static planes and vehicles. And the LSZI airport no longer exists in Flight Simulator 2020. Well, not sure what it refers to, but hey, this is a statement. View of large objects, motorway bridge north of the airfield. And there's also a manual included if you prefer that. And this is how the airport looks like. It's not a really big airport, it's a small one, but you can see there are a lot of details being added, including refueling stations, including the terminal building as it looks like. Also, the runway has been updated. A lot more usage has been added. So, pretty nice airport. And the nice thing is also that you can fly there in the winter because also the seasons are being applied to the airport, as you can see. So, I would say bad weather. As you can see, a lot of more pictures. Then the next one is Bootville Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu uniform, developed by Flylogic Software also. It's, let's see, where is it located? It's, I would say, pretty close to Zurich Airport, as it looks like. It's mainly used by the Eigenberger AG, the flight school, and the CHS, the Central Helicopter Service AG, for flight training. These are all included, so completely recreated, optimally created for Flight Simulator. World Update number 6. Highly detailed depiction of the airport, lifelike lightning effects, animated people, landing direction indicator, static vehicles, of course, precise collision detection of the buildings, and optimized execution speed by using LODs, 3D objects, and textures. Manuals are also included, and you can see that you also can fly there with your glider. So a lot of cool things, including parked cars, including buildings which have been added, which include hangars, including refueling stations. So a lot of nice things have been added by the developer to this airport. Also the traffic tower is there, including the interior. Restaurants have been added. And also during the night, it looks pretty cool. As you can see, night lighting has been updated. So a nice addition to Flight Simulator 2024. Then we've got Saman Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu Sierra. This has been developed by the same developer. What did they do? Well, of course, they updated the layout, but also they have gates or hangar 2 open at 9 a.m., close at 6 p.m. So really dynamic doors. Detailed interior in hangar number 2 with static aircraft, realistic buildings. The LOD with 3D models. The Ruthenian Railway of the Zabula line runs in the southwest approach area. Animated people, umbrellas are there, buildings in the vicinity of the airport, as well as, of course, the manual, just like the other ones, which is cool. So this is the airport from the outside. So a lot of details have been added, including some, I would say, branding, including refueling stations. If it rains, it looks amazing, even during the night. And this is likely the hangar which will open and close. And we can also see that there are a lot of static vehicles, including fire trucks and military trucks on the airport. Night lighting, again, has been enhanced. So also a lot of details for this airport, including also the rail track. And here you can see it a little bit better, right? This is the rail track, including the, let's say, train driving. Also some duplicate pictures, but still pretty cool. Saman Airport. Then the next one is Beerfeld Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu Foxtrot, developed by the same developer. It's also an airport where they, which they adapted based on the scenery of Flight Simulator 2020. Conversion of all the buildings, objects and floor layout, update the floor layout, location specific 3D objects, animated people, animated windsocks, and a lot of other cool things which you can use. Also night lighting, of course, has been updated. So you see that, let's say, if there's a developer who releases multiple packages, you can still see that there are some, let's say, overlap, right? They try to use the same specifications, which makes sense, of course. And this one also looks pretty cool, including the seasonality, including the night lighting, including the updated aprons. So nice airport. Released by FlyLogic. What's the name? Then we've got Zabula Golf Estate and Spa, Foxtrot Alpha Whiskey X-Ray. It's located in the African bushveld. So are there any more details about this? Well, more description. It's, I would say, at a resort. So what do we see? A small number of buildings. You can see animals over there. Although I do think that those are the animals which are included in Flight Simulator, of course. You can see also some other things. This likely is a traffic tower. But also the sun and the night lighting. Although it's not really night lighting. Looks pretty cool. Then we've got Morningstar Airport, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra Papa by NMG Simulations. This airport is just outside Cape Town in the Morningstar Airport, some 21 kilometers north of the Cape Town city center. Again, not a lot of details here, but so let's skip to the images which are provided. You can see some static aircraft, so you can see a lot of hangar buildings, some refueling stations, a lot of other cool stuff. So pretty nice. Then we've got Stellenbosch Airport, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra Hotel. South Africa is popular, right? This one is also located in South Africa, to be more specific in the Western Cape province, 50 kilometers east of Cape Town, at the foot of the Stellenbosch mountain. If we scroll down, we can see some images which they provided. Again, a lot of detail has been added, including updated aprons, including some hangar buildings, including static scenery, of course, but also some dynamic scenery. Also a lot of heli spots here. Scrolling down the list. Next one is the Kittyhawk Aero Estate, Foxtrot Alpha Kilo Tango. Where it's located, it's a sectional title scheme in 1997 by the owner of the ground where Kittyhawk is situated. It's not pretty clear, but it looks like South Africa in that region. So what did they include? It's hard to say based on the text, so let's scroll to the images. You can see an updated terminal building. You can see an updated, I would say, a non-airport facing site. Some hangar buildings and other supported wing buildings have been added. Including refueling station, as you can see. So also a nice one. Then we've got Cape Winelands Airport, Foxtrot Alpha Whiskey November by NMG Simulations. They released this one. It's an ex-South African Air Force airfield to protect the South African coastline during World War II. It's located on a 15 hectares site, and it's approximately 13 kilometers northeast of Durbanville. It's now being used by general flying airfield, so general aviation. And here we can see some pictures. So all the cracks in those buildings and in the floor make it really cool, make it more realistic. You can see that the cars are not really high quality. Would have loved if they would have added high quality cars. But hey, it's a decision always between high quality vs the performance, of course. Then we've got the Grand Gate Airport Saint Martin, Tango, Foxtrot Golf. This one is developed by SLH Sim Designs. It's also known as the Les Brans Airport, as it looks like. So it's on the French side of Saint Martin. What has been included? 3D custom modeling, 4K PBR textures. Then we've got a lot of animated things, such as the ground equipment and the vehicles, the jet skis at the Grand Casa and Orient Beach. Then we've got the animated flamingos, the 3D models on the Grand Casa Beach to gaze during final approach, modeled shopping centers, fully modeled terminal interior, as well as the tower, as well as the hangar interior with starting position, which means that you can spin or spawn from that location and then I'd say drive on the apron and then fly away. Dynamic lighting, corrected terrain elevations and custom taxiway signs. So here we can see some screenshots. And this looks pretty cool. A lot of details have been added, as you can see, including people waiting, including those, I would say, things which you see on the jet skis from the air, including restrooms, non-airport facing side, but also the airport facing side, including the terminal building interior has been added. Then we've got the next one. It's Spec Ferrol-Torf Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu Kilo. This one is where it's located it's used by the Zürcher Oberland Flugsportgruppe. So likely it's Germany, Austria, Switzerland. I'm not sure about this, but it contains a lot of details, right? That's what they mention. Also, it's a realistic and detailed representation of the airport. Ideally should have world update number 6 installed, marks on the apron on the runways, lifelike lightning effects, then a lot of static things such as vehicles, planes, but also some farms, huts and sport fields near the airport, and it's optimized processing speed through the use of LODs, and this is what you will get. So a lot of detail, as you can see, including refueling, including a playing ground. Yeah, so some warning signs over here. So this one is also pretty cool, and if you would love to fly during the night, then you can also enjoy this one because there's also some night lightning enhancements added to the airport. Scrolling down, we will find the Batraas Airport, Lima Sierra Zulu Echo. This one is 2 kilometers from the center of village of Batraas. So what did they do? They added a lot of things. Right, all the buildings of the airport shown in high detail. Many objects to decorate the scenery, realistic lighting effects, lamps and headlights, a vintage Antonov AN2 parked, which is static by the way, realistic floor layout, animated people, the clock on the hangar 1 shows the simulator time, and also the gate is opening or the hangar 3 is opening and closing, sunshades are there, railway line is there, and then also we've got some more things such as the Eastern Approach area, the Red Wedding House, the Freudenberg Castle ruins, the Boel Castle, and St. Leonard's Chapel. And this is how it looks like. So this is also pretty nice, right? A lot of details have been added to this one. This one, by the way, was released already for Flight Simulator 2020, if I'm correct. You can also see that the seasonality is added to the airport. So a lot of cool things. Do we've got more? Yes, we're not there yet. Calvi St. Catherine Airport, Lima Fox Kilo Charlie. It's an airport, an international airport located about 8 kilometers southeast of Calvi in Corsica. So what did they do? They added a lot of things, which is not, I would say, clearly described in the description. But if you look at the images, you can see that the airport received a massive update, including the usage on the terminal buildings, including ground vehicles, including the stairs, including the aprons, which received an update. So a lot of updates. Also, night lighting, by the way, has been updated, which makes it, I would say, pretty nice. And here we can see some of the images. I will not show all of them because there simply are too much images to go to, but still pretty cool. Then we've got Papa's Airport, Lima Charlie Papa Hotel by MXI Design. It's located in Cyprus, right? Because that's where Papa's is located. And if we look at the images, we can see what kind of things they have added. This is the non-airport facing side. You can see that the taxiway has been updated. The runway has been updated. More use has been added. There's a terminal building. Also during the night, it looks pretty nice. Unfortunately, not too many pictures, but still looks cool. Then we've got Kukus International Airport, Zayed, Laku, which is the ICAO code, so Lima Alpha Quebec or Kilo uniform. It's an Albanian airport. The Albanian name is over here, but I won't try even to pronounce it because I will definitely fail. So what has been added? Well, a lot of things. We're going to go to the screenshots. These are the aprons. The aprons are looking pretty clean if you ask me. But hey, that could be realistic. This is the parking spots. You can see the runway. But also the interior has been added of the terminal buildings. And that makes it really cool. You can also see that there are some other things added, shops, etc. During the night, you can also look at it. So night lighting is also pretty cool. Scrolling down the list, the next one is also from MXI Design. It's Worcester Regional Airport, Kilo Oscar Road, Romeo Hotel. It's 3 miles west of Worcester in Worcester County, Massachusetts, in the United States. What has been added? Hard to say, but let's go to some screenshots. Here you can see the number of screenshots is pretty limited. Also, if you look at these runways, they are looking pretty clean, whereas the aprons are looking more used. So I'm not sure about this one. Then we've got Orbro Airport, Echo Sierra Oscar Echo from the same developer. This one is located 10 kilometers southwest of Orbro, and it's the Sweden's 23rd largest airport and the 4th largest cargo airport, and was opened a long time ago. What has been added? Hard to say based on the description, but this is what you get. So you can see that these aprons are more used. Also outside of the airport, they added more things. Also some static trucks over there from the known cargo livery services. Some boards are there, parking spots are there for cars, and also things like this. So also a lot of detail added outside of the airport. Then we've got Horta Airport, Lima Papa Hotel Romeo by NM Solutions. It's located in the parish of Castelo Branco, 9.4 kilometers southwest of the center of Horta on Vail Island in the archipelago of the Azores. So the Azores Airport, if you love flying there, then this could be one you might consider. Because this one also has a lot of additions. You can see that the usage is there. You can see the flags. You can see also the signs have been updated, but also the runway and the taxiway has been updated. So a lot of details have been added to this airport, including, you already can guess, both the interior of the terminal building as well as the traffic tower. So a lot of cool things are there. So also, let's say if you look from this angle, right, a lot of cool things. So a nice one, if you ask me. Then let's wait, and then we will find the next one is from Samsung 3D. It's the Tibet Lhasa Gungar Airport, Zulu Uniform Lima Sierra. It's also a pretty cool airport, which is located to the city, which has also received an update based on this. So the airport has the brand new third terminal, which was operational in 2021. What are other things which I added? A lot of 3D models, as you can see, from Intercontinental Hotel, Lasia Stadium, bridges, Portalo Palace is rebuilt. The airport has received a night effects update, as well as the detailed Zul's Airport terminal with interior. So let's scroll to the images and screenshots. So this is the city. And also here you can see a lot of time has been spent to add details. This is the interior, of course, of the terminal building. And also during the night, it looks pretty cool. This is the city, of course. Also some bridges, which they mentioned. So you will not only get the airport, but also some surrounding buildings, which have been updated. Now let's wait for it to reload. Do we've got everything here? No, it reordered itself. So let's select it again. And then we're gonna scroll down again, because the next one in this case is Malta Airport. It's Lima Mike Lima by Just Sim. A lot of things are added here, such as high resolution ground textures, building textures, as well as detailed 3D models. Fully AI compatible, optimized for excellent performance, and if you use GSX Pro, then you can also use this one in this airport, because there's a special profile which you can download. And these are the details which they have added. So again, a lot of details, including, I'd say, the non-airport facing side. The aprons have been updated. This is the airport side, of course. We can also see that the harbor has been updated, but also the night lighting on the airport has been updated. So this one received a lot of updates, as you can see. Let's quickly see if we can see if the terminal interior has been updated. It doesn't look like, but still a nice one. Malta International Airport. Then we've got Antalya Airport, Lima Tango Alpha, India, also by the same developer. It's located 30 kilometers northeast of the city of Antalya in Turkey. Fully AI compatible, optimized for excellent performance, animated jetways, as well as a GSX profile. So here you can see 3 images where you can see the night lighting mainly. I'll say it's pretty hard to say, okay, how does it look like during daylight? Then we've got beautiful model of the world again, Breamman Airport, Echo Delta Delta Whiskey in Germany. This one received also an update, but it's hard to say based on this which updates it received. But here we can see some screenshots. And based on the screenshots, you can see that they really spent some serious time on it. Also, the surrounding buildings are there. You can see the fire trucks are there. Also, other ground vehicles are there. Also, the signs have been updated and the lightning. There's people standing and watching the crafts departing, being loaded. So a lot of cool things, I would say, on this airport. Also during the night, as you can see. Going back one level. And then we find Montpellier Airport, Lima Fox Mike Tango by Pilot Experience Sim. This also received an update. As you can see, I would say this is more a description of how the airport is being used. So let's quickly jump to the screenshots again. Night lighting has been updated. You can see a lot of airliners are flying on this airport. Also, the surrounding buildings have been updated. So pretty nice. This is the interior of the traffic tower, which is added. So pretty cool. Let's see if we can find some other stuff. Say this looks like more private jets, which are static. Some other static aircrafts. The approach of the airport. So a pretty nice one, Montpellier Airport. Now available for Flight Simulator 2024. Well, there's more. Bucharest Airport. Salvo Corporation, they update this one. Lima Romeo Oscar Papa. Again, a lot of description of the airport. What did they do? They added the highly detailed models, up-to-date runway, custom and accurate taxiway signage, as well as the accurate terrain elevation and runway profiles. Here we can see some screenshots, including the updated night lighting, including buses on the non-airport facing side, including the taxiways, the fire trucks, of course, and also during, let's say, snowy weather. You can see that it looks really cool. Then we've got Fes Airport, Golf Mike Foxtrot by Perfect Soft. It's located in Morocco, as you can see, next to the foothills of the Atlas Mountains. Key features, hand-placed vegetation, true-to-life customization and modeling, LED optimization, PBR texturing, accurate hand-placed lights, 4K textures, custom taxiway signs and markings, true-to-life taxiway signage, and high-detailed 3D models. And this is how it looks like. So this is the airport-facing side. You can see a lot of things have been added, including hangars. This is a non-airport facing side. You can see the usage on the taxiways and aprons, which has been added. Also, during the night, you can fly on the airport because night lighting has been optimized. Then we've got Brisbane International Airport. Yankee Bravo Bravo November. This is the last item which has been added, if I'm correct. And you can see that this airport is really big and it also received a lot of updates, right? You can see the stairs over here. You can see the level of detail also on these buildings is, I would say, pretty next level. The nice thing is that they also included the interior of the terminal buildings, pretty detailed. But also the harbor, which is close to the airport, has been updated. So a nice package if you want to fly to Australia, then this is the one which you might consider to buy. But there's more, of course. Let's look at the world customizations. Is there something in this category? I doubt, because in most cases you won't see a lot of things, but let's double check this one because I'm pretty sure that this one is new. Yes, it's the Romeo Tango Tango Airport Lights 2024 edition. This has been created by Dream Scenery, where they update that lighting on this airport and it will look like this. So if you love flying to this airport but would love to update your lighting, then this is the package which you can consider to buy. Then besides that airport, also John F. Kennedy received an update by Dream Scenery, also for the night lighting. I'll show only a few images, but you can see that this is really next level again. It makes it more realistic. Then Rio de Janeiro International Airport also received a night lighting update. And you can see, looks pretty cool. And they have done a lot. Besides the airport, they also updated some cities. In this case, Sydney New Lights 2024 exclusive edition, where they updated the night lighting in Sydney. And this is how it looks like. So a lot of details have been added, right? Different colors of lighting have been added to the city itself, which makes it cool. And besides Sydney, they also did for Paris. Come on with the screenshots. Here we go. Jacksonville. And several other such cities. One of them is Miami again. Also night lighting updates for this city. And you could already see the last one, or one of the last ones, because I think they added some more. Which is London, of course. London, they also update night lighting. Then we scroll down, we can see the level of detail, making it really cool. Was it everything? Well, let's double check, because I think this one is also new. Yes, it's the Bora Bora improvement project. It's created by Sea Life 4D Designs. So they updated the island, right? It's also known as the Pearl of the Pacific. And if you look at this, right, you can see that they added a lot of things which were missing, which makes it more realistic. Also maybe more, say, fun to fly to. You can also see the water has been updated, buildings have been added. So a lot of cool things. So if you love to fly into this area, then you could consider to buy this package, of course. Then we've got Orlando New Lights. This one is also new. So you can see a little bit of mix. Now a new city with an update for the night lighting. Also created by Dream Scenery, of course. We've got Dallas Fort Worth, which also received an update. This is the city itself, right? Which received an update. Also night lighting over here. Was it everything? No, we've got the Tampa region. Also received a night lighting update. There are a lot of night lighting updates, right? It's really amazing what they do at Dream Scenery. They have worked really, really, really hard. Then let's scroll down because I think that we're close to the end. Yeah, this last one is the Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta Airport. And this one also received night lighting updates. And as you can see, it looks also pretty nice. And with that, we're at the end of this video where we looked at all the added packages to the Flight Simulator 2024, let's say marketplace, specifically looking at scenery enhancements. And that you can see a lot of things are there, right? So you can see that more and more developers are jumping on the train. If you're interested in some new activities or maybe some more new aircrafts or aircraft liveries, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.